Hey all, Sam here, and welcome to 2020. But hitting my peak is just the start of what I can do. Thank God I just proper alert button because I predict in 2025 Nintendo will release a sequel to their House Husband, and also Mario Kart and Donkey Kong games, and the Dixie Express and Control. Predicting the future sure and boost an ego. What once was a little myth and theory about on the Nintendo Pro, then the game a true pro console and everything for a sequel to Nintendo Switch. The Nintendo Switch 2 has been in start for over a year and it's doing pretty well by the looks of it. So I thought why not taking a late 8 and see how it all things went and then how this thing got announced, how many games I got and how it's all overall what is good and what is bad about this console. This console is just like a Nintendo Switch, but with so many jam thing crackouts at a price of $450 and it bundles $500 about how so if you think about it, and priced us for America and actually it's pretty expensive, I know, but I mean I bought it in I think day one because I'm that loyal. I thought that was a fact in Nintendo. Anyway, the Nintendo Switch announced in January of 2025 and it's releasing it in June of that year and with the launch of a brand new Mario Kart game, also known as Mario Kart World. I did a review on the Switch channel. If you want to watch it, please watch it here for me. I really appreciate it all. And this game was pretty fun, not gonna lie. However, the competitors kind of outsmarted it. I mean, there's no DLC in this content, there are no fun, the online is pretty messy and but it's still fun. The single player and multiplayer is still fun. It's Mario Kart after all. And then and I think in July or August we got Donkey Kong Bonanza. This game was also released for Switch 2 exclusive, and I gotta be honest, this was one of the greatest games to release that year. It was nominated the Game of the Year award, and it has so many fun platforming adventures. You can just transform into 5 different and forms of yourself of Donkey Kong that you never seen before. The relationship with Pauline is just absolutely fantastic, and the K. Rool at the end for spoilers. That was a massive return of King K. Rool. That was an excellent game. I really liked it. And in 2026, I get Mario Tennis Fever. That game was pretty fun, not gonna lie. I beat the story mode. I got 4 of the medals. There's not a lot to say that this game is a definitive Mario Tennis game in my opinion. First of all, the controls are pretty well. I mean, they're perfected in every way. I like Ace's controls, but I think the Fever controls are a little better. And in fact, the character roster is pretty cool too. I mean, they're kind of gonna grow out wild with the character selection. But then but the story mode is but I think this game was deserved a very solid 8 out of 10 in my opinion. As for the digital games I bought, well, there are a few over there. Like for example, Super Mario Bros. Jamboree Nintendo Switch 2 Edition and Super Mario Bros. Wonder Nintendo Switch 2 Edition. I bought these games and I kind of like them. I actually made a part 1. I still don't know when the part 2 of Jamboree is going to release because I pretty much go through all of the content and off screen. And I think that was a fun DLC, but not that much to say waste $20 for it. But if the Mario Wonder DLC, that was a good one. That was a really good one. Finally get your weapons ready, getting your abilities ready, you get new powers like the little Poppin Flower, and of course the fight against Koopalings are finally interesting for the first time. That was a very good start, and the multiplayer was also pretty fun, like the Bella Park DLC that I say. Overall, I like the Nintendo Switch 2 system, and they released the GameCube and Virtual Boy online for this thing. That was really good, but I think Virtual Boy needs some work. I didn't get the accessories, so I can't play it anyway. Anyway, that's my review to Nintendo Switch 2. It was a very solid system. I give it a solid 8 or 9, 8, 10 out of 10 today because this console needs to get the momentum going. I want to see this prove even further beyond. And just like that, Sam cut the broadcast here with me for videos of Nintendo Switch 2. Let's really review. But I can't forget that I'm going to say Nintendo Switch 2. So step back, because I'm going to say Nintendo Switch 2 software lineup for 2026. Oh! Hell yeah! Hello everyone, I'm back, and this time I made a new Sam Miller video at last. And here's the little deal. I'm gonna make a Genesis review of Nintendo Switch Online, so I play every game for the first time, and then I will make a review out of it, and then yeah, that's pretty much everything I'm gonna do for the next days. So if you wanna see me doing these, please like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Farewell!